A nation in anguish. The hostage crisis unfolds. The world watched in horror as militants from Gaza infiltrated Israel, seizing innocent civilians as hostages. Families were torn apart, their pleas for mercy echoing across news channels. The hostages, men, women, and even children, were taken to unknown locations within the Gaza Strip. Fear, uncertainty, and anger gripped Israel. The world held its breath. This was not just an attack on Israel, but a challenge to the very fabric of human decency. The Israeli government vowed to bring its citizens home. Every resource, every bit of intelligence was directed towards locating the hostages and their captors. The pressure was immense, the stakes impossibly high. Each passing day brought fresh anxieties, fears amplified by the agonizing silence from within Gaza. The international community condemned the act, calling for the immediate and unconditional release of the hostages. Diplomats worked feverishly, hoping to secure their freedom through negotiation. Hope amidst despair, life in captivity. The days blurred into an unending cycle of fear and boredom. The hostages, held in cramped and squalid conditions, faced constant uncertainty. Food was scarce, water often contaminated. The air, thick with the stench of fear and sweat, was suffocating. Yet, even in the darkest hours, the human spirit refused to be extinguished. They found solace in shared stories, whispers of loved ones, and the memories of a life outside their prison walls. Some found strength in prayer, others in the quiet solidarity of their fellow captives. A shared glance, a comforting touch, a whispered joke. These small acts of defiance became their lifeline. They reminded each other that they were not alone, that they were still human. The captors, masked and heavily armed, remained an ominous presence. Their language was harsh, their demeanor threatening. They spoke of politics, of vengeance, their words doing little to mask the cruelty of their actions. Yet even in this environment of fear, the hostages found ways to resist. They refused to be broken, their spirits unbroken by the ordeal. Their resilience, their unwavering belief in their eventual release became a beacon of hope. It was a testament to the strength of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable cruelty, hope can endure. Their story, though born out of tragedy, was ultimately one of courage, resilience, and the enduring power of the human will to survive. Whispers of a rescue. Planning the mission. Deep within the heart of Israel's intelligence apparatus, a daring plan was taking shape. Every scrap of information, every intercepted communication, every satellite image was being meticulously analyzed. The lives of the hostages hung in the balance, and failure was not an option. The pressure was immense, but so was the determination to succeed. Elite units from the IDF's Sayeret Matkal, renowned for their surgical precision and unwavering courage, were tasked with the mission. Working around the clock, they studied the layout of Gaza, identifying potential hostage locations and analyzing enemy movements. They trained relentlessly, honing their skills to perfection, preparing for every eventuality. Every detail, no matter how small, was scrutinized, every risk assessed. The mission, dubbed Operation Homecoming, was fraught with danger. The hostages were scattered across Gaza, hidden in densely populated areas. Intelligence suggested that the captors were heavily armed and prepared for a counterattack. The element of surprise was crucial. Any misstep could have disastrous consequences. As the final plans were laid out, a sense of quiet determination settled over the command center. They knew the risks, the immense challenges that lay ahead, but they were also driven by an unyielding commitment to bring their people home. The fate of a nation, the hopes of families rested on their shoulders. Section 4. Operation Liberation, a nation holds its breath. The order came in the dead of night. Operation Homecoming was a go. Under the cover of darkness, Israeli jets roared into the sky, their payloads aimed at strategic targets within Gaza, crippling the enemy's communication and command infrastructure. Meanwhile, deep inside Gaza, elite commando units silently infiltrated enemy territory, their faces grim, their resolve steeled by months of preparation. The operation unfolded with breathtaking speed and precision. Guided by real-time intelligence, the commandos stormed the identified locations, engaging in fierce firefights with the captors. Every move was calculated, every shot precise, every soldier acutely aware of the precious lives at stake. The element of surprise was their greatest weapon, their training and courage their shield. Inside the hostage compounds, chaos and confusion reigned. The hostages, roused from their sleep by the sounds of explosions and gunfire, huddled together, their hearts pounding in their chests. Fear, however, soon gave way to a glimmer of hope as they heard Hebrew voices shouting, "We are here to take you home!" The rescue operation, a testament to the IDF's tactical prowess and unwavering commitment to its citizens, was executed with minimal casualties. The hostages, weak but alive, were quickly evacuated from the scene, their eyes wide with disbelief and relief as they were ushered into the waiting arms of their liberators. As the freed hostages touched down on Israeli soil, the air was thick with emotion. Families who had spent countless nights hoping and praying now broke down in tears of joy and relief. Each reunion was a poignant reminder of the ordeal that had been endured and the resilience of the human spirit. The nation, united in a collective sigh of relief, celebrated the return of their loved ones with flags waving and tears flowing freely. This moment, laden with profound gratitude and overwhelming happiness, was broadcast across the world, showcasing the strength of a nation that never leaves its people behind. In the weeks and months that followed, the survivors of Operation Homecoming faced the arduous task of reintegration into everyday life. Psychological support was paramount as many dealt with the lingering effects of trauma. Communities rallied to provide support, understanding that the path to recovery would be long and fraught with challenges. Yet amidst the struggles, there were moments of triumph, stories of resilience, of survivors finding new strength, and of families rebuilding the bonds that terror had tried to sever. As life slowly returned to normal, the spirit of unity and the tales of bravery continued to inspire not only the nation, but the world at large.